Do you want to know what is coming towards you for the month of September 2021? What should be expected? What is the energetic focus? What blessings and what struggles are coming your way so you know how to handle that shit? Well, your best friend, your cosmic best friend, is here to let you know the tea in astrology and what spirit got to say. All right, let's go. Before I go, I do want to make sure that all of my beautiful tribe members know that all of my general readings and my scented candles are 50% off for the month of August using the code August, because I want to get to know you guys on a personal level. I want to get to be a one-on-one session with you, so I made everything 50% off for you guys because I love you so much. And if you want to, be personal, you can follow me on all of my social media that is linked in the description box so we can stay connected like that. Make this tribe, make this community. Okay, so if that's interesting, go ahead and check out my Etsy shop. Everything is in the description box. And if you would like to do an energy exchange and donate to the channel, that is all in the description box as well. I love you guys, and let's get into the meditation, shall we? Let's go. Hello, all of my beautiful cosmic best friends. Let's get in tune with the energy of this reading. If you would please find a comfortable space to have a seat or lay down, whatever you find is more comfortable, to get into tune with the energy of this reading. Remember that this is a collective reading, so you will need to get in tune in order to receive the messages that are for you. Also, use my readings for confirmation and not answers, because I want you to listen to your own intuition, and these readings are only to give you confirmation on what your intuition has been telling you this whole time. Also, throughout this reading, I will be adding crystals for all of my beautiful babes who like to use their intuition based off the crystals, and then I will also be using sound bowls for all of my clairaudience gifted beautiful tribe members. So with that being said, let's get into our 60-second meditation so we can receive the messages that are coming for the month of September. I will see you guys later. Alright, so pile 1 will be green aventurine. Pile 2 will be aura quartz. And pile 3 will be clear quartz. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in tune. All right, all of my beautiful cosmic besties, I hope I gave you enough time to meditate. Feel free to rewatch this part so that way you are in tune and ready for the messages you need to receive. I will see you guys at your selected pile, and go ahead and let's get this shit popping. Get you some tea, get you some fruits, and let's go ahead. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your reading. Let me know how you guys like this new setup. Would you rather just see the cards, or do you guys like it when I am in the video as well? Please leave a comment down below so that way we can know how we can move on with our pick a card readings, okay? But anyways, let's get into let's get into the tune of this reading. All right, pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, that means you were interested in the great adventuring that I have right here to bring in positive vibes at this time, to bring in positivity, happiness, and bliss and abundance while you're going through a time of either stress or just things that are no longer serving you. So that's very interesting to say the least. We also have you choosing fire and passion as your intuitive calling, which means you may be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. So shout out to all my fire signs. What's popping? You are maybe going through a phase of trying to find out what is your next calling, what is your next go-to, what is your next aha moment, what is driving you. Maybe that is a person, place, or thing. And now you're trying to figure out what are your next steps. What do I need to do in order to get to point A to point B and do it wholeheartedly that is driving me in a place that my creativity can flow, where I can feel, less stressed out, more so driven on what makes me feel good. And that is just on period. So let's get into the summary of your cards for the month of September. Also, babes, let me know how you guys like this new setup. Do you like the setup where you just see the cards, or do you like the setup where I'm also in the video interacting with you guys? Let me know in the comments, please, and thank you. So that way we can move on with having our pick a card reading set and ready to go. But with that being said, let's get into the summary of September. So we have 9 of Cups. Yes, some of you are very not content on where you are right now. You're not feeling the vibes. You're not feeling it where it is. Why this fire energy may be coming into your life in order to spark your ass and in order to push you forward in a new direction that feels more authentic to you. More than what it is right now. You could be doing something way more worth your fucking time, way more worth your passion and your interest, and your talents can be taken somewhere else if they are not appreciating your talents, your gifts, your love, your drive, your energy. It's time to pack that shit up and go. And you are in a space of where you're realizing that you're seeing that I'm not happy here at all. I got to get the fuck going. I got to go, and I'm feeling this energy with you, pile 1. I'm feeling that, seeing things from a new perspective and letting the divine enlighten you, letting the divine show you, why and what opportunities that I need to, go forward. And it's crazy because I also have some astrology cards here where opportunity actually was already. So again, opportunity. Seeing things that collaborate better with your energy, seeing things that provide a new sense of possibility and a new sense of drive to your life, opening doors and bring insight into what's better and what is working best for your life at this point and at this time. So definitely take that time out to look at things at a different perspective. Take that time out to understand that this pause in life, this new direction is probably sort of annoying to some of you, but be very open, okay? Ace of Cups energy. Ace of Wands energy, okay? Be very open to what the divine wants to give to you, okay? Because they hear your call, they hear that, hey, this is not working, and so they're going to uproot and change that direction just for you, okay? So let's get into what you should be focusing on, okay? How do we focus this to be better for us in the month of September? We have 4 of Swords. Whoo, 4 of Swords energy. 4 of Swords is a rest, and a lot of you are not resting. A lot of you are not in the mood to rest. You're not in the mood to continue to rest. You're sort of like, I need to keep moving. I need to go and do what I need to do. But the best thing to realize is the fact that you resting is actually the best solution for you at this time, so that way you can receive the messages you need to find that new direction and to find that new opportunity. Pour into yourself. Be open to receiving all of the waters and all of the nutrients and all of the nurturing that the divine and spirit wants to give to you, and that you can give to yourself by simply just resting and allowing your heart and allowing your time to recharge. Okay, whether that was you in a relationship, whether you're letting go of someone, and that you need to heal yourself again. You need to heal that heart. You need to find your worth, find your own inner calling, transforming that, because we also have the next card that came out for this was transformation. Transforming your thought process, transforming the things, the old ways of self, the old ways of thinking, renewing that. With this Queen of Cups, she's a renewer. She's a natural nurturer. She pours water back into herself, because water is not only cleansing, but water rejuvenates. It rests. Okay? Letting go and clearing out things of suspicion, whether that was with a partner. Transforming what it was, and transforming it to something better works out for you and better works out for the collective. Okay? So let's go into the blessings that is to come for the month of September. I am super excited to get into this. So we have Two of Swords. Two of Swords, right? Two of Swords is somebody who is allowing themselves to make a decision based off of facts, based off of their mind, not based off emotions. When we make, decisions based off emotions, that shit can get a little crazy, right? So when we are making decisions based off what is logic, what is right in front of us, we are able to use discernment and listen to our guides. If you look at this card, it looks like, crows. To me, they're like spirit guides. To come and untangle us from the confusion of the emotional aspect of making decision mind versus heart, and allowing that to untangle itself and allowing yourself to choose a direction that's best for you. So let's keep going into this. Ooh, Page of Swords, more mind energy, more air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And right now I'm recording this on a full moon in Aquarius. Shout out to all the air signs. So anyways, Page of Swords is someone who, again, made a decision, knows what direction they want to go in, and is using and gaining information at this time to gather, is this the best decision? If this decision is best for me? Okay, what information or research do I need to do at this time in order to make this the best calling for me? And then we have 11th house at the same time for you guys, which is telling me, again, partnership, friendships, family, okay? Starting up things for the future. Starting up things of being able to experiment with this new passion, with this new goal, with this new fire energy that you have up under your belt in order to go ahead and do all the research you need to do. Make that decision and make decisions on this path that makes sense to you logically, so that way you can go ahead and make this and create this new opportunity that the divine wants to give to you. So what struggles will you face this month of September? We have Three of Swords in reverse. Someone who is not allowing things to end. Someone who is not allowing things on the emotional aspect to come to a close, or not allowing the healing aspect of the Queen of Cups to come in and heal them. Okay? Try to avoid this struggle. Try to work through the struggle. Do not allow this Three of Swords moment, whether that was you breaking up with somebody, whether that was you losing a job, whether that was you finding no more energy to want to put any more energy into something that meant so dear to you. That is okay. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to mourn that energy loss, because it does hurt, and no one should be able to take that from you, but you also shouldn't take healing away from yourself as well. With this Queen of Swords, she again more putting that emotional aspect behind you and using your logic, using facts, because emotions right now for you are very stirred up. They don't make sense, and you need to step away for a second to heal yourself. And then we also have semi-sextile, which is allowing, like I say, allowing the Queen of Cups water to come and cleanse everything that is no longer serving you. Whether that's a person, career, or whatever it is right now, Pile 1, let it cleanse you. Let that fire, let all of that stir up into a geyser of things that just sweep and cleanse. Okay, and we also have the 7th house here for astrology for you, which again is more relationships. So whoever this person is, Pile 1, for some of you, let them go, because if they come back, that just means that person was meant for you. Or if they don't come back, that just means that is more, growth in the area for you. That just means you're bringing in more of your soulmate. Okay, so that is very interesting, allowing these cycles to grow, allowing them to grow into something more mature. Okay, and that's just on period. Oh, right, Pile 1. I want to go ahead and get into some of the oracle cards that I have for you. So give me 1 second to clear the space. Okay, all of my beautiful cosmic besties, let's get into the oracle cards of what we have for you for the month of September. We have answered the call. So what is calling to you? What at this time, or what in the month of September is pulling towards you the most? What new interests are popping up so random? It's like, what? I didn't think about that before. And it's calling to you. Go ahead and jump right into that, because that is leading you on a path of you finding or putting the pieces together. Okay, we also have birthing a new age. So again, you guys are manifesting big. You guys are literally creating a new planet for yourself. You're creating a new space of desire, a new space of passion that is igniting you, a new passion or person or place or just thing that is really striving or making you strive for the better. And it's crazy because we also have manifestation here, which is right along tied with your reading. Things that are manifesting are coming into a place where you need to do certain things in order for this manifestation to come in smoothly. And we're going to have a happy ending. Shout out to Spirit for that straightforward card. Happy ending. At the end of the day, you guys are going to continue to have a happy ending as far and as long as you allow the divine to guide you, and you surrendering to that path, and you going on an adventure of something that is new and unknown. Full card, heavy in this pile, falling into and surrendering to whatever the divine is allowing or showing you to go after. Okay, stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to not allow things to happen for you or happen to you, because we can't control the path, girl. Boy, we need to just control how we react to it, and that's just on period. So let's get into some of your self-care cards. We have health checkup. Some of you may need to go ahead and get you a health checkup. When was the last time you've been to the doctor? When was the last time you got a checkup? Okay, get you a checkup. Or sometimes it may also indicate that you need to consult a therapist, consult someone you can talk to. Okay, I'm here for you as well, but I am not licensed to be a psychiatrist. So please go ahead and get you a psychiatrist. There are lots of apps out there that allow therapists to speak to you on an app. So that is awesome. That is dope. And I hope you guys find the help that you need, and make sure that you are also holistically taking care of yourself. I always tell you guys, and I also give out so many tea bags for all of my orders, because I want you guys to be able to drink your medicine that comes directly from the earth. You don't need a pill. You just need all of the herbs that the earth gives to you in order to heal yourself. Eat healthily and make sure you are ingesting foods that are going to nurture you. That Queen of Cups moment again, pouring water into yourself. We have music. Sound healing is very, very useful. I don't know, some of you may be, musicians. Some of you just may love music. Watch what you're listening to. If you're listening to murder and drugs and negative low vibrational music, make sure that you are trying to tune out of that as much as possible. I do understand that we are in a world where that kind of tempo does bring up, certain emotions to where, you feel hype And that's cool and that's dandy, but when you're in an energy of manifesting, you need to listen to things that are helping bring up your frequency, not things that are lowering your frequency. All right, so deep breathing, make sure you're doing some yoga. Yoga does help a lot with this deep breathing because you're doing controlled motions based off of your, and that is allowing you to deep breathe and bring oxygen back into the body, so that way you are bringing oxygen to your brain so y'all ass can think about these passions and these new beginnings that are coming to you. Pile 1, there is a sense of adventure here. This is amazing. Pile 1, you are popping for the month of September. I just understand how scary and how, weird it can be when you're not really knowing what direction is going to occur or what's coming next. But just be prepared, be ready, stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. Pile 1. That's just on period. So let's get into some of the notes the universe wants to give you. Okay, so we have prepared to be astounded. OMG. So prepare to be astounded. Let's read the back. It says, send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone always, forever, and prepare to be astounded. The universe. P.S. Oh man. And will you ever become a big time manifester? What? That is so dope. How 1. OMG. So some of you, I'm getting another sense that some of you may be going through a sense of a breakup right now, and that is okay. I know it may feel like you're losing something, and that is normal, but do realize that you are not losing anything the universe didn't want out of your way, so that way you can manifest things that person may not have been able to go along on that adventure with you, and that is totally fine. Allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to pour into yourself, allow yourself to heal, okay? So that way you can get to your goals. And that's just on period. So let's get to your second message from the universe itself. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. How beautiful. Whoa. So it also says, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and to woohoo. Get your love on, the universe. So, like the universe just said, maybe your focus needs to shift on the things that are driving and that is passionate for you, things that are making you happy, things that are causing you to just forget about all these tactilities of life, forget about the logistics and everything that people say matters when it doesn't really fucking matter. What matters is your happiness, your health, you breathing, okay, you being happy. That is what matters, and that is how you're going to manifest your dreams and your goals for the month of September, Pile 1. I hope that this, resonated with you guys. If it did resonate, please comment down below what part resonated, what is happening or what is slowly occurring that is leading up to September, and let me know at the end of September, how did it turn out for you? I love you guys so much. If you want to stay connected, you can definitely hit subscribe to be a part of the tribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all of those cool social media things. Okay, I will catch you guys in the next motherfucking video. All right, I'm out. Bye. See you later. Hello, my beautiful Pile 2 new. So a lot of you may be new, huh? But shout out to all of my beautiful cosmic besties. If you chose Pile 2, it's because you intuitively were called for the aura quartz. Yes, look how beautiful this aura quartz is. It is also on my Etsy shop if you were wondering and if you want your own. But let's get into, what card it has for you. We have staff, and that is all about stability. Okay, so some of you may be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Shout out to y'all. So some of y'all might be an earth sign, or some of you may be calling in an energy of stability, an energy of wanting somewhere to stake your home, somewhere to be more stable in your mind, more stable in your manifestations, and more stable just in your relationship and love and career, or whatever that may be for you. Let me know down in the comments what it is for you, okay? Some of you are calling in this energy. Some of you are manifesting this energy in the month of September, or have manifested that for this new moon in Leo that we had, and also this full moon in Aquarius that is occurring today. So some of you are calling that in, and it's going to occur for you in the month of September. So shout out to y'all. Alrighty, so let's get into so this pile was very interesting, because this pile had some sections that had 3 messages for you guys. So that's very interesting. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say so badly to us. What summary is going to be occurring in the month of September? Ooh, we have the Hierophant, going back to tradition, going back to what is in the books, what is actually the right way, or the traditional way of doing things, providing that stability, providing more energy of what is the instructions, what is A, B, C, and D, what steps do I need to follow in order to receive blank. Okay, so the Hierophant brings in that stability. The Hierophant is also, I believe, the ruler of Taurus energy, so that is tying into that Taurus stability, earth sign energy. And then we also have Temperance. Temperance is the card of bringing in the past and the present and making something beautiful, learning things that we have in the past in order to create a new form energy that works for us. And in the month of September, I'm seeing with this Hierophant energy and the stability, you guys are figuring that out. You guys are figuring out, what works for you and what isn't working for you. Okay, and then we have 5 of Cups energy. So I'm in the sense that some of you may be fighting this energy. Some of you may be fighting some of this A, B, C, or D kind of energy, because it may not be familiar to you. You may be an air sign. I don't know where that came from, but some of you may be a sign or an energy where you're used to things going in a way that is unconventional, going in a way of what makes sense for you, and the stability may be a little boring. But realize that the stability is allowing things to create a firm foundation into your manifestations, a manifestation of a new home, a new career, a new dream, new relationship. It's causing you to have to sit. It's causing you to have to face these empty cups. What is empty within you that needs to be fulfilled? It's making you sit down. And all of these cards, these people are all sitting down, and that may be something very foreign to you. You're like, what? This shit is boring. I don't know how I'm going to figure out this new anything if I have to sit the fuck down. And the reason, and astrology card that popped up for you guys was Scorpio energy, which is crazy, because I don't know, some of you may be calling in this energy, but some of you may be other different sun signs. And with this Scorpio energy, the energy of transforming, the energy of being resourceful and compulsive, it is making you it's bringing those aspects of that animal within you, because you're not used to that stability. You're not used to having to sit your ass down. Okay, interesting. We're going to keep going. I'm getting a lot of messages here right now. I'm sorry that I had silence, but sometimes when you're sitting, you have a lot of messages that come through, especially with general readings. And I have a sense that some of you aren't taking what you learned from the past and what you know now and bringing it together, which is why this 5 of Cups moment is sort of very astounding to me, and which is why it's causing you to be more aggressive in the decisions that you're making, and that can cause other issues down the road. So I feel like this earth energy that is trying to present itself is very important for you at this time, because you need that sense of sitting your ass down so you won't continue to be destructive in the things that you're trying to call in. All right, so let's get into the focus, because you guys got a lot going on right now. Let's get into the focus of the month of September. So the Lover's card and 8 of Swords. Making a choice, making a decision, choosing what direction you want to go down. But a lot of you, again, 8 of Swords, you guys have a beautiful layout, but they're underlining things within yourself that are causing this beautiful energy to stir into something else, because you have aspects of wanting to do things on a faster pace, and this earth energy and the planets that are aligning for you, and spirit wants you to literally create a firm foundation and take your time, but you are not here for it at all. You're staying blinded to that. You're like, I don't see that. Like, no, this can't be it. Like, it can't be. And the reality is that it is, because it needs you to stay clear and be very clear on what decision you want to make and go forward in. And you're being really aggressive towards that, and you're choosing to be blinded, and you're choosing to hold yourself in a mental confinement of listening to what the divine wants to give to you. You want to focus yourself. You want to focus. It's like you're trying to focus too much on these empty cups instead of focusing how you can fill them back up. Though it is kind of a grieving moment, and I do invite you to take that moment in time, but also realize that the stability that's coming in is causing for these cracks to, keep those cups in place, so that way you can pay attention to what is not fulfilling or what is not there, so that way you can put it there. I hope I'm making sense, because I'm channeling for some people. Let's also get into what you should avoid. Now I want to really get into this quickly because I'm very interested. 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands energy is literally embarking, and you guys have a lot of duality here now that I'm looking at it, but the Temperance, the Lovers, and the 2 of Wands is a lot of duality. Even in this, it's a duality of her and her being just looking into the mirror. But anyways, what spirit wants you to avoid is making too many efforts to creating or looking out into the new adventures right now, because it seems like you're the type of person that starts something and don't finish and doesn't finish. You're started, don't finish, started and don't finish. And spirit wants to invite an energy of where you build on something, that one thing that really, gives you a lot of inner gratitude, what is the word I'm looking for? Not inner peace, but inner there's a word I'm looking for. I just cannot get it to come to me. But anyways, so yeah, avoid looking out to other external forces to pour into you. You need to pour into yourself, and you need to put more stability into what opportunities and what adventures, let's just say that you want to go on before you just hop and do it again. Because you always will have a sea of opportunities, but sometimes we need to focus and hone in on that one thing. And 6 of Cups being here is also another pouring into one's cup, allowing the divine to pour into you. Fixing this 5 of Cups, 5 becomes a 6, so that way you are open to receiving and open to, receive what the divine wants to give to you. And then we have the Chariot right here. Can you guys see that? Let's see. We have the Chariot right here, which is, oh, actually, before we move on to that, this is the astrology card for what we should focus on, the opportunity. Okay. And then we have, let's move on, because I'll tie that in later. But as you're pouring, allowing the divine to pour into yourself, you're allowing yourself to see that, the sitting down and being able to do things at a one step two basis of stability of earth energy is actually allowing you to build a strong foundation on this dream and this aspect or this person, so that way you create something that's long lasting, something that what direction you're going on, where you're going, what next things are coming, what to expect, and how to handle it, because it is going to allow you to manifest that dream so strongly, like a strong beanstalk that won't fall down. And then we have sixth of house. What? The sixth house of craft. So again, that is more stability and being very every day to day, honing in on that one thing, whether it's, your well-being, your work, your details, diet, daily rituals, things that you're doing every single day that is on a routine basis, so that way you can get this shit together, pal, too. And best believe that earth energy isn't the easiest to work with, simply because some people like fire energy or air energy, they may not resonate with that. It may be boring as fuck to y'all, but realize that sometimes that earth energy is allowing you to create the things that's going to stick for your ass. Okay. Whew, let's go on to the blessings that are coming in for you, pal, too. Let me get a sip of tea, because this message right here, this is a lot. I have a feeling a lot of you chose pal 2, actually. So it's getting deep in here. I'm sipping on some positive energy tea, baby. So we have the High Priestess. Even more duality. Okay. The High Priestess, she is bringing in intuitive gifts. She is bringing in intuitive messages that only you and the divine are receiving. Some of these visions that you guys are receiving, most people aren't going to understand them, because they are simply for you and you only. And so you may have a sense of not having a lot of wanting to share. And I invite you not to share everything, because you need to keep it sacred. Okay, keep it sacred to you. Keep it a you thing, so that way you continue to find that drive and that passion towards it. Because once you start telling people everything, I feel a sense that some of you lose interest in that goal or that person or whatever the case may be. So be careful with that. Okay, let's also get into the why of things. More duality, more making a choice, pal 2. You guys are needing this earth energy at this time, so you know what desires you want, so you know exactly what steps you need to take in order to manifest this full-heartedly. Please invite this energy. Please continue to allow this energy to come and allow you to move into a space of Aries energy, of a first house energy, of knowing yourself and knowing what exactly this business is, what exactly this person is, who are these people, what is this business, having it authentic to you, making it a you thing, something that is sparking that interest and is sparking that drive, but also is stable, so that way you can do this for the long run. Okay, very much Virgo energy, and we're going into the energy of Virgo this September, so that is very interesting to see for you, pal 2. Let's get into your struggles. Woo, baby. The struggles of September will be 2 of Pentacles. You guys are getting a lot of 2s, a lot of duality here. It is a lot going on. 2 of Pentacles, as far as your struggle, is dropping things that you continue to juggle with, dropping things that you find yourself in a circus in front of a crowd of people juggling the 2 things. That's making your emotions very rocky. And I see some of you dropping the ball. Okay, some of you may drop the ball. Some of you, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Some of you may be dropping the ball of handling a situation where you're continuing to do cycles of starting something and not ending it, or starting something and it, losing its interest. And you may be dropping that shit altogether and, going into a space of, again, earth energy, stability. And then we have 5 of Wands reversed, which is also telling me that you guys are moving into or struggling with, inner conflict, or what your ego wants you to do. What is driving you? What is your interest? Why is it driving you? And, the stability coming in is kind of shaking the fucking table, because what you thought was what you thought was what you loved, or what direction you wanted to go down, may not have been what it was, because you brought in the energy of focusing and honing in on this one thing. And now you're sort of like, well, shit, I don't even think I like this. So now that energy of having to be a Virgo and weighing out the options and being very practical and efficient is causing some stress. It's causing some, inner conflict, and that's okay, because inner conflict is okay to invite that in, so that way you know exactly what other direction you need to go on to start over from the Hierophant, from step 1, and follow the steps, okay? So lots of earth energy, lots of fire and air energy here for me that I'm sensing. So some of you, like I said, maybe Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and I'm also getting a sense of Virgo, Taurus, and what's the other earth sign, y'all? Capricorn, my Capricorn babies. Yeah. So with that being said, pile 2, let's get into your oracle cards. Give me a moment so I can clear the space. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get into the oracle cards of the month of September. Let's get into how you can work your light for this month. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher, which is beautiful because we did pull the High Priestess in the tarot. So again, more duality, more intuition, more honing in on what is calling towards you, okay? And then we have share, and then Rose. Then we have share your voice. Come out the cave, persecution, expression. Okay, so one of the things you guys may be very talented in is expressing yourself. And you may be getting in a situation where you're trying to create a space on social media, where you're thriving in your business, where you're coming to YouTube, maybe you're a YouTuber or a podcaster, and you're trying to find what creative direction you want to go in that's different from everyone else, but also provide some sort of stability, which is beautiful. And know and best believe that as long as you continue to strive and you keep going, the divine is not going to do anything but give you blessings and pour into you, so that way you continue to strive and keep going. Please keep going. I know that it's hard out here for a lot of other small creators, but I want you guys to continue to go, continue to keep on pushing, please. I'm begging you, because at the end of the day, once you continue to make that stability, you're going to find that your manifestations are going to come out the fucking blue, okay? And it's crazy because as I flip this card around, we have perseverance. So persevering through all the obstacles that are presenting themselves. Okay, persevere, keep on going. You're backed. You have us here at the Akashic Tribe, where we're here to support each other. So whatever you're doing, leave it down in the comments what you're doing in your business. Leave your link. We're all going to support each other. We're creating a community of supporting each other's dreams and supporting each other's goals. And I invite you guys at this space to leave those down in the comments and try to pour back into each other. That is beautiful. That is what this space is all about. Spirituality. So maybe you want to maybe get into tarot. Maybe you are wanting to get into motivating other people like me. Maybe you want to go ahead and start something that is more up your alley, and using your intuition and using your intuitive gifts. You may be a light worker and you want to start using those gifts in a way that is fulfilling for you, but realize we must be stable within our own selves before we begin to teach others and express that kind of thing to where people will understand. We have to stabilize ourselves and stabilize our energy. I hope that makes sense. But let's go ahead and get into your self-care for the month of September. We have write a gratitude list. Yes, I always tell all of my besties to get you a journal, baby. Get you a journal. I just got one from Target the other day, and it's like a book, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. It says, every day I'm hustling. What? Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling, period. And it's beautiful. This is how, this is what it looks like on the inside. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be one of these keepsake journals that I keep for my children. And I do recommend all of my babes to get them a journal and keep it, so that way your children can see and use your journals as something to basically use as motivation when they're going through their own livelihood. My mother has done that for me too, so that's dope. Whew. All right, so we also have sing. Okay, we have some talented motherfuckers in the tribe. Okay, the other pile one was music, so now we have singers. We have our singers in the house. Whether you know how to sing or not, baby, you better yodel. Period. That is hilarious. So sing. More sound healing. Yes, a lot of sound healing for the month of September for both pile 1 and pile 2. You guys use these sounds, these healing sounds. Make sure you're watching what you're listening to. Make sure that you are, while you're manifesting, you're not tuning into music that is promoting violence and, you know, negative low vibrations and frequencies, because you're bringing in some shit that is beautiful, some shit that should be stable. And listening to all that music all the time is not good. I understand, and I'm not gonna act like I don't listen to that music, okay? But I do. But I know that when you're listening to that kind of music, realize that you need to make sure you're cleansing after that. Make sure that you're not continuing to allow yourself to listen to that music when you're down. Okay, listen to some shit, some sound bowls on YouTube to heal that aspect of yourself, okay? But let's get into your messages that the universe wants to speak upon you at this time, okay? We have love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. Only the universe. Period. That is on period. It was a message within itself. I don't even need to elaborate on what that message was. And then let's get into your other message, which is, if they once loved you, they still do. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. You changer the universe. Whatever you change up, pile 2, whatever you think, you need to switch up and do something different, don't let that discourage you. Don't let other people's opinions discourage you. Who gives a fuck? You do what you do. You do what you need to do, and that's just on motherfucking period. Let's get into your last message of the universe, which is, you have what it takes. And we have, always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know the hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? Ooh, that was amazing. That is a beautiful message from the universe. I want to send gratitude to your spirit guides and my spirit guides for allowing us to receive those messages, to allow us to tune into this reading. I do invite you guys to subscribe to the tribe, so that way you can stay in tune with all of these readings that I drop and all of my free tarot reading lives that I have every week. And I hope that you resonated with this video. And if you resonated with this video, leave a comment down below. Tell me what part resonated with you. Are you excited for the month of September? At the end of the month of September, make sure you bring your ass back to this video and tell me how it went, okay? Also, another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that I love you so much, and that you are just as special, and you are a child of the universe, just like the trees and just like the animals that graze the beautiful grasslands. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. All right, I'm out. Bye. What's poppin', all of my pile 3 cosmic besties? How are y'all doing on this marvelous full moon in Aquarius? You know what? Shout out to all of you all. Shout out to all of you, because you guys chose the clear quartz crystal. Look how beautiful this crystal looks in the light. She shines unapologetically, and that's what you guys need to do, and that's just on period. Anyways, let's get into what your card was. We have Witch's Hat. Power. Yeah. get into all of that. Get into it. Look at that magical glistening over that head top, baby. Power. So a lot of you are, manifesting power within yourself, bringing in an energy that you need to, burst yourself up to whatever that is. We're going to get into whatever that is for the month of September for you, Pal 3. But you guys are manifesting power. You may be manifesting, fire energy. Shout out to all my Aries, all my Leos, and all my Sagittarius energies out there. Shout out to you all. But let's get into the summary for the month of September. We have 6 of Swords, moving on from something, letting the emotional aspect allow you to flow, allowing your mind to wander on the world of opportunities that are ahead of you, allowing your spirit guides to lead you down that path. And a lot of you are holding very, hard on certain material aspects, certain, things or energy. You're honing in on this energy. Okay, so that's beautiful actually for you, Pal 3, because you letting go and you allowing the energy to flow and allowing your emotions to flow, allowing things to, your spiritual team to guide you at this time. It may be exactly what you need for the month of September in order to bring in a more, more self-awareness and more life force energy into your life, which is power, which is, the sun is powerful. The sun gives life and it can take it away in the blink of an eye. Okay, so holding into that, charging yourself up, charging on, making sure you're not just spending your money any which way, holding in on that energetic exchange for the better, so that way you can save up to creating whatever things that you're creating at this time. Beautiful. I love it. Let's get into the focus of the month of September. Let's go. 7 of Wands in reverse. So a lot of you are finding yourself in an energy of protecting yourself, being very protective over certain things, maybe even being protective over the energy that you exert out into certain people. And that is very wise of you, because some people don't deserve all of your energy, and some things don't deserve all of that energy, because you need to put that energy within your goddamn self. You heard me? Period. Let's get into why. 8 of Swords. So a lot of you find yourself very blinded, very, anxiety filled by your own mind, not knowing what is to occur, not knowing, when something is going to occur. A lot of you feel something is going to happen, but you don't know when, where it's going to occur. That is Uranus energy. That is actually in retrograde, so that is very smart of you to hone in and hold a lot of things sacred to you, because something is brewing up in the air for all of us during this time. So continue to protect your heart, continue to protect your energy, continue to protect your financial security. Continue to hold fast on that, because it's going to be your upper hand when some shit hits the fan. Okay, now let's go into what you should avoid for the month of September. We have 6 of Wands and 5 of Swords. So what you should avoid is looking for validation or confirmation in other people. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to what your spiritual team is telling you and showing you. You have a lot of mental distress going on. You may not be sure of a lot of things. You may be not sure what your next job is. You may not be sure where your next lover is doing. You may not be sure of, your goals and aspirations. And I want you guys to be very cautious on who you're sharing that with, because I get a sense that you need to keep that sacred to you, because you don't know who is around you that may be preying on your downfall. Okay, and sometimes wanting that recognition or confirmation and pouring yourself into other people may allow other people to give you negative feedback in your own head that you do not need at this time. Because even though this card, people are cheering for this person, there are also haters in the background. So be very cautious, Pile 3. Very, very cautious. And then we have 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is sort of, You know, like I said, again, somebody telling you something negatively that continues to hone in on that mental distress that you're having at this time. So try to, like I said, avoid being too communicative with other people about things that you're going through at this time. Be very earth energy, very, cautious on who you're sharing. I'm getting Virgo energy from here as well. All right, so let's get into the blessings that are going to occur for you month of September. Okay, so we have Page of Pentacles, where it is showing someone is way too thrifty, way too investing in certain things, which is why this Four of Pentacles stands so strongly to me, because it is showing that you guys may need to have more of a sense of financial stability and financial discipline when investing in certain things. So that is your blessing, this blessing of holding hard on your money, holding hard on your energy is a blessing, because you may need it down the road. It is teaching you certain aspects of yourself that you need to hold on. Wheel of Fortune. I was just about to get into generational curses when it comes to money. When it comes to money, sometimes living paycheck to paycheck is a generational curse. You may have seen that your grandmother did it, your mom is doing it, and now you may be doing it. And learning this discernment and learning how to hold fast on your money and learning how to, beat your own mental game of wanting to pour out is going to allow you to use discernment and hold on to your coin, baby. Hold on to that coin. Look at the wheel. She's balancing on the wheel. Okay, it's all about balance. It's all about using your discernment. It's all about making sure that you're investing into things that are going to come back to you, because we need that, all of that, to come back, so that way you are, balanced. Another thing that I wanted to point out on the opposite scale of that is the fact that some of you on the opposite end may be holding on too hard to your money. You're expecting some type of business to go through. You're building upon something, but it's not coming through because you aren't allowing yourself to invest in the resources that you need. You have to pour into your business in order for that to come back, whether that's energetically, materially, or just financially. You have to let some things go in order for some things to be built upon. Okay, so don't let that beat you up. I know sometimes we may go through financial struggles to where we aren't allowed, or we're not allowed, but we're not able to pour into our business as much as other people. But continue to build on that, so that way you can start off small and then build upon that. Okay, let's go into the struggles of this month, which is Justice, and we also have Nine of Cups reversed. So the struggles that I'm seeing for you in the month of September: Justice. So balance, finding the balance in investing, finding the balance in letting go but holding fast on certain things, not giving too many people too much of us, but also making sure we're doing self-care, but also making sure that we're not spending too much time being lazy. But also we want to be able to do things that make us content, that make us feel good. And I'm getting a sense that you are having a hard time finding that balance of, what makes me feel good? How can I throw my money into things that I love, but also make sure I keep, a tight budget and making sure I'm doing good on my finances? So that's very interesting. I want to get into your astrology cards. So we have the Sun, the 9th house, the 10th house, the 4th house, a lot of houses here, and we have Scorpio energy. So again, with the summary of September, you guys, this 6 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles energy is going to be honing in your creativity. It's going to be holding into your self-awareness and the things that you are doing? What are you pouring into? What are you not pouring into? What people are giving too much of your energy? Are you not pouring into yourself enough? What essence or what creativity are you neglecting, or what creativity are you not putting, you're putting too much focus in and not being too practical on, things that make sense. And then we have the 9th house of sinking. Focus. Your focus should be on not what you are lacking or what you're not, investing in, but more so what you should be seeking out in the venture. Your next, what are the word I'm looking for? Your next adventure, your next conquest. Okay. Sometimes risk taking leads to things that are beneficial, so be very mindful of that and be very open to that as well. And then we have the 10th house of reputation. So some of the things to avoid is, like I said before, giving too much information to people, pouring and wanting too much validation and confirmation from other people, because that hierarchy and that that too much of that can disrupt the things that are in your head already. Look at him. He just looks confused as hell. And so be very mindful of that. Choose what is in your heart. Pile 3, please. And then we have 4th house of roots. Some of the blessings that are coming in for you is you may be investing in a new home right now, Pile 3. Are you guys buying a new home? Shout out to you. Are you buying a new, space for your business? Is that something that you are scared to jump into? Is that something that you've been contemplating? Let me know down in the comments, because here in the 4th house, that is a blessing. Being able to take a risk and buy that home and build upon something stable for you and your family, building on that comfort and that area of rejuvenation and being able to sit with yourself and be in a place of balance. And then we have Scorpio for the struggles, which is making too many decisions based off of passion and being compulsive. Be very practical. Make sure you're weighing out your options, and also transform certain things that you may be stuck on, because I see a lot of blockages here for you, Pile 3. So work through these blockages so that way a lot of things start to make sense for you. So I do see how you are calling in so much power for the month of September, so that way you work through these blockages and that you are inviting the blessings that the divine wants to give to your ass. Shout out to spirit. Shout out to all of our spiritual teams. I love this pile. Let's get into your oracle cards now. Give me a moment to clear the space. Alrighty, pile. I was about to call you Pal 2. Pal 3, what's popping? Let's get into your oracle cards. We have play. Wow, you guys are being very Virgo energy. You're not allowing yourself to enjoy things. Don't hold too hard on, certain things that we need to let go of. 6 of Swords. So that way new things can come through. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be too serious. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim your light, Pile 3. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us who we are. Continue to be different. Continue to make shit. Continue to shake the motherfucking table, Pile 3. Continue to do that, because that is going to allow those blockages to uplift from you. Go out and enjoy a drink. Go out and enjoy people, but you don't have to be telling your business, okay? Keep that sacred to you. Just keep it fun. Keep it playful. Let's get into other things. Wow. Pile 3. Financial discipline. Shawty, I told you. Okay, some of you may be not pouring into yourself enough to where you're not allowing yourself to have fun, but some of you are having too much fun where you're not allowing yourself to pour into your business. Please stop doing that shit and hold on to your budget and make a budget if you don't have one, so that way you can continue to grow but also have fun at the same time. It's all about balance, baby. Spiritual career. Some of you may be Some of you may be tarot readers, some of you may be light workers, some of you may just be in a space of where you want to give to other people and create a botanica, an apothecary, or whatever that is. Please do that. We need more of our beautiful babes out here spreading love and light and spreading healing to everyone else out there. So I do encourage you and invite you to do exactly that. Pride, don't let your pride get in the way, pile 3. Don't let that pride get in the way. Pride is the number one killer of dreams. But also have pride in yourself, because you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are talented, and you are that bitch, okay? And that's just on period. So let's get into some self-love that we need to do for the month of September. We have make a vision board. Yes, a lot of you, this is honing in on career for me, for all of you. Making a vision board will continue to remind your consciousness, your subconscious, on what you're doing, and it'll allow you to push forward and allow you to keep the vision and allow you to stay focused. Make that vision board, put a whole bunch of beautiful things on there that reside or correlate to your business, and continue to look at that every single day. Put it somewhere where you can actually see it every day, so that way you are reminded and that you're focused. Okay, because y'all know we get distracted with social media and people. Baby, we ain't got time. We got shit to do. Okay, make sure that you put that vision board somewhere where you can see it and put things that matter to you and you only. Let's go ahead and get a massage. Make sure your significant other is massaging certain areas, because certain areas that you massage activate and heal certain chakras that need to be healed, and that is very important. And some of you just may need to relax and invest in a good massage, so that way you give yourself some relief. Okay, aromatherapy, more healing, more bringing in more herbs and smells that heal the body and heal the chakras. That is so beautiful. Now I'm sitting here and I forgot to pull your messages from the universe, so let's do that right now. What does the universe want to tell all of my cosmic besties that chose pile 3? Okay, we have one here. Let's do 2 more. Oh, alrighty, we got 2 more that flew out for us. All right, let's see. All right, so first message of the day is your treasure. Can you guys see that? Your treasure is at hand, pile 3. Make sure you always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they're already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on a quite few list. Tally ho, the universe. Beautiful. Again, you guys need to learn how to have fun. You guys need to stop stressing yourselves out. Stop being so in the stick in the mud, pile 3. What you give will come back again. You guys need to learn how to let go, invest your money in things that matter, because you need to allow yourself to do that so that it can come back. When in doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. When there's no doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. Did I make life too easy, the universe? P.S. There's no doubt who is number 1 in my book. Shh. Beautiful. Another confirmation message for us, pile 3, because you guys may be kind of hesitant on certain things, but universe is saying, hey, go ahead and do it. I bet you what you wasn't going to expect came, and 10 times fold is going to come more. So when you let go, more comes to you. And then we have turn on your love light. How beautiful is that? Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Works for me, the universe. Wow. This is a beautiful spread for you, pile 3. You guys are so abundant. You just needed some confirmation from spirit in order to realize the power that you have. And we all go through it. We all have those moments. But I'm here to tell you that you are beautiful. You are light. You are a child of the universe, just like the trees and the animals that walk the grasslands. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what resonated with you. And at the end of September, bring your ass back to this video and tell me what happened. Okay, tell me what was going on. Tell me the tea, baby. If you like this video, I invite you to like and share and subscribe to be a part of the tribe. I'm dropping videos every week. We go live every Wednesday and Friday, and we do raffles every week that I'm giving away so many beautiful things from my apothecary for all of my beautiful tribe members. So I hope to see you there, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I will see you